And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. That punch lands. They exchange punches. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Good defense with that left jab. The crowd here cannot wait. They've been buzzing all day long, and finally, we're about to get it on.
You have certain fighters that are born for this.
Whoa, Johnny! Oh, my word, Canelo just got clipped. What an upset here as Alvarez goes down. When you get hit with a body shot like this, there's nothing you can do. Watch it again in slow motion.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Listen to me. Are you okay?
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
The corner needs to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
No rest for the weary. There's a counter shot. We're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. It's not over till it's over. And there's the bell for round 2. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
There's a counter shot. Big whiff with the right hook. For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Right hand to the rib cage. Back and forth they go. We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. A big, heavy blow, and Saul is down. We wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin's standing up to that shot.
You're right, Tom.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Still on a fight.
Talk about Alvarez in that. Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Perfect counter shot. Good job defending the jab. Do you believe what we are seeing? That counter punch caught him clean. Well done with that counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? They know their body's been compromised. They got to cover it up, and that leaves the head open. Straight right just misses. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. That was almost a 10-8. There's the bell for round 4. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nobody home with that hook. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
This is a high-octane battle. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
So much for boxing. This is a fight. Canelo out. The pound-for-pound king. Canelo is down. Wow, let's take another look at that.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You are ready.
Talk about Alvarez in that last round. What a huge... Time for the 5th round. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
That counter punch caught him clean. Nobody home with that hook. It's always fascinating to watch two good welterweights because they've got blurry hand speed and good power.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
The straight right just misses. A swing and a miss with that jab. Punch, counter punch. Big swing and a miss with the hook. The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
You'd like to see more jabs. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. As boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
As long as they don't get complex.
There's the bell to start round 6. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd,
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Canelo, big shot, and Alvarez is on the canvas. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come to me.
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
Todd, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Beautiful counter punch. Just misses with that jab. They got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
Is that forever hope? Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Do you believe what we're seeing? Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Oh, my word, Canelo just got clipped. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not. Round 7, here we go. We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. Alvarez down to the canvas. I can't believe it. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
Where did that come from? What?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
You heard that right, ladies.